Good morning, boys and girls. I am on 57 North. I'm heading to Lake of Egypt. It's Sunday morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. Air temps are 25 degrees right now, but it's supposed to get up close to 50 today. It's supposed to be sunny. We got some wind coming in. Wind's going to be 15 to 20, I think, out of the south. So it'll be a little nippy out there for a while until that sun gets up high. But I'm going over here. As you can see, I don't have anything behind my truck. I'm going over here naked. I got tackle. That's it. I'm jumping in the boat with DaRosa. I think I'm saying his last name right. I think it's DaRosa. We've been trying to get together and do some fishing for quite a while, and it just so happened that my schedule was open and his schedule was open. So we're gonna make it happen. Gonna make a day of it. It's gonna be fun. He lives over here on the lake, and I'm looking forward to just jumping in the boat and maybe learning a little bit about the lake that I don't know, which it wouldn't be too hard to do because I don't know much about this lake other than just coming over here occasionally. It's a great place to fish in the wintertime. I'm hoping we catch some good fish. Imagine we'll be throwing an A-rig around, probably jerk bait. I'll be dragging something around a little bit, but it'll be nice to just sit in the back and do a little experimentation. Tried to bring you guys a Shakeyhead video, but I went over there and, I mean, I was riding the suck bus. Did not do any good. I can't get these fish to bite. I don't know why. I guess that's why I'm a mailman, not a professional fisherman. I'm gonna die trying though. Talked to one guy over there who fished in the Little Egypt Bass Club, or he currently fishes in the Little Egypt Bass Club, and he said they were on fish that day. I didn't get to talk to him after that, so I'm kind of curious how they did. If the bite was slow for them, or I just completely missed everything, which is probably the latter. I'm trying to get over there and learn that lake a little more. I don't fish it in the winter. I guess it's probably the second time I've been over there in the winter time. Probably the best thing about that trip was I got to meet this guy right here. Sun is shining, but it's pretty cold out here. It's right at 30 degrees. Slept in just a hair this morning to let it warm up. Plus there was a bunch of fireworks and stuff going on in the neighborhood about midnight. And I'm glad I did because it's supposed to be a lot of wind coming out here. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Hey, doing good. So I'm out here in the parking lot of Shakeyhead and getting my boat ready, and ran to one of my subscribers. What's your name?
Dan Gilbert.
Dan Gilbert, cool. So he just saw me getting everything ready, recognized me, and came up and say hi. He does a little fishing over at Cedar Lake, and it's glad you stopped by, man. Say hi, man.
No problem.
All right.
Good luck on a New Year's Day fishing.
Yeah, it's cold, but that was really cool, man. I love meeting, I like just meeting people, so it's cool that somebody comes up and says, hey man, I like your stuff, I like your content. I really enjoy that. So it was great meeting you, man. Appreciate that. We're getting close. We're getting close. Should be in the water within the next 30 minutes. I'm excited. Ready to get my baits wet. One of the reasons I like living in Missouri. The gasoline prices are a whole lot cheaper. Gas in Missouri is like $2.19. Over here it's $2.65, $2.64, something like that. Big difference in fuel. All right, we pull up to our first spot here. Ron's throwing an A-rig. I'm gonna throw a jerkbait a little bit until he starts catching on the A-rig, and then I'll start throwing the A-rig. But it's a nice morning, sun's out. It's pretty chilly. Got a pretty heavy duty south wind. Air temps are probably right at freezing. Few guys out here on the lake, a lot of crappie guys around us, so we're gonna get at it and see if we can catch some fish for you guys. A-rig hog-tied fish.
I guess. Funny how they
get one in the top of the back like that a lot.
Yeah, I think they just come right through the middle of it.
I think they do swipe through the.
Mm-hmm.
You want it coming off.
Nice chunky little fish.
Yeah.
These fish are healthy in this lake.
Pretty.
Yeah, that's what we've been finding out. If you catch one, you're gonna catch 2 or 3. All right, Ron's hooked up. Not bad. Nice fish.
Lassoed them again.
Lassoed them again, yeah. When you get 2 hooks on them, you know they're not coming off. He's got some top secret swim baits that he brought back from the Northlands.
Yeah. Top secret Kitech.
It's an industry standard. Nice. Yeah, that's a fat one. Real fat. Jeez. It's like smallmouth almost.
Came right across the top of those points we went over.
Hold that sucker up when you get him off. Yeah, nice fish. All right.
Solid chunk.
Yeah, heck yeah. Spot lock is an amazing tool. It allows you to put the nose of the boat into the wind, hit the anchor button, and step towards the back of the boat and cast. We use this several times throughout the day to catch some fish. Many people have asked, if you could only have one, would you rather have spot lock or power pose? And I would definitely have to say the spot lock. You can use it in a lot more situations. He was down there deep. Not a little one. He hit it, and I dropped it, and he hit it on the way down. Now see, he hit this middle wire. I was talking about that on the Alabama rig video I did. But 4 of these are the same color, and then this one's a different color. That's the one that this guy went for. He wasn't getting off. It's like some medieval death torture thing.
Sorry,
Poor guy.
Sorry, little guy. Get sideways and they feel pretty good. They have them hooked every which way.
Here's my musical suggestions for the week. If you like bluegrass, check out Billy Strings. Pretty good stuff. If you're on that reggae tip, check out Aaron Cam and the One Drops. Great local band from the St. Louis area. And if you like that funk, soul, groove stuff, check out Wolfpack and the New Master Sounds. It'll change your life.
What?
The little one. Little shaky head fish. You got to start somewhere.
Go, bud.
Better fish. There we go, folks. Thing's all tatted up like he just got out of prison. Nice shaky head fish. Just throwing this little speed crawl today. This is the second fish I've caught. It's kind of slowed down. Like Ron was saying, the wind switched out of the south and these fish kind of shut down when that happens. It keeps all the warm water in the upper end of the lake. Nothing wrong with that fish, man. It's a nice one. Happy to have it. Funny footage of my buddy Jerry who fishes out the back of my boat a lot. You get one? Got some little fish figured out.
Wind down on last night. Nobody?
Tighten the drag up. Another little one. He's not deep.
That last fish I had was a little deeper. Chunk?
Yeah. There we go. Another nice shaky head fish. So we got two different things going on here. He's catching them on an A-rig and I'm still able to pick up a few behind him on this little shaky head. And it feels nice out of the wind too. Thought we were going to have to be in the wind to catch fish, but so far we're doing good out of the wind. I know they had good crappie.
I just got hammered again. There you go, buddy. Fish right in here.
Another little one.
Alright.
Got no problem catching little fish.
I had a bite up there too.
There we go, folks. Another shaky head fish. If you haven't seen the shaky head video I just did, I'll put a link to it right here. You can go check it out, and I talk about the different baits and the different size jig heads that I use in the cold water period. Seems to be working pretty good today. Ron just caught one on the A-rig. He's getting a couple bumps, and I threw this in behind him and caught this stud of a specimen. Any fish is good to have, though. So this morning I've been fishing this little speed crawl on a 3/16 ounce jig head. The wind's been blowing a little bit, so I had to bump it up. And I've just been taking this spike it marker, chartreuse. And I've just been hitting the tips of this thing. You know, you don't want to put it too much on there. Just a little bit of contrast goes a long way. And this stuff does two things. One, like I said, it adds contrast, but it also gives it some scent. And a lot of times in the winter, that little bit of scent goes a long way. You know, the fish are kind of lethargic, and anything you can do to entice a bite, you know, you got to do it. So That's what we're throwing right now. See if I can get another one.
Right wind calling right here. Oh, there you go.
A little
I
one.
just had to say something.
Didn't even feel that bite. He was just
I've had a couple like that.
picked up and it was
Yeah.
There you go, another shaky-head fish. We're just kind of slowing down, getting out of the wind a little bit, kind of warming up. It's still pretty chilly out there. Just getting a few bites, enjoying the day. Another shaky-head fish. Broke the ice. Ran through a little dry spell there.
I'm messing with you?
Yeah.
There you go, bud. Oh,
Little one. Gotta let him eat it.
four here?
Yeah. I'm on these little shaky head fish, folks. Having fun. Having a great day out here. Haven't really caught anything huge yet, but we still got time. Just throwing that little speed crawl on a 3/16 ounce jig head.
There we go.
Little one. Yeah, right in the bottom. He just kept waiting for it to hit the bottom and never did. You got a double?
Yeah.
Nice. Love doubles.
Hey, hey.
Double. Doubled up on a shaky head. We got the school fired up now. Alright, that's it, folks. We're heading back to Ron's house. I'm gonna throw all my stuff in my truck, make that trip back to Cape. Had a fun day. It was a real enjoyable time out in the water. Caught quite a few fish. I mean, we had fun. We didn't catch any real studs. I think we had 2 nice overs. But you know, it's just nice being out here in the water. I was glad the sun was out and the wind kind of let up a little bit because it was definitely cold this morning. So appreciate you taking me, Ron.
Hey, buddy, enjoyed it.
It's a good time.
Do it again soon, man.
Definitely. Well, I'm on my way back from Egypt. A little bit wore out. You know, when it's cold and windy, it wears you down. You know, even though you're just standing out there fishing, you just get wore down. A lot of people don't realize that, but it's pretty draining. Had a good day. Had a fun day. Ron's a good dude, man. We had a great time. He's got a lot of good stories. He's met a lot of interesting people. We caught some fish. It was a little slow, but we did manage to keep our lines tight most of the day. We had, you know, a few periods where we went an hour or so without getting a bite, but just had to jump around. The bite was a little bit off. A lot of that was because of the wind. The wind was blowing out of the south, and the power plant's on the north end of the lake, and you want a north wind. It blows all that warm water down the lake. The water temperatures were 48 to 49, and then there at the end of the day in the marina we saw about 52. But you know, Ron had said just 3 or 4 days ago that the water was up to 60. So even though it's 52, it's still dropped like 8 degrees, and those fish are real sensitive to those temperature swings like that. But it was fun, man. We had a really good time, and it was an enjoyable day. You know, the last couple times I've been over here with somebody, I did a video with Matt from 3 Pound Fishing. That was super relaxing, and today was another real relaxing day. It's, you know, I just drive over here. I don't have to pull a boat. Just throw my tackle in the back of my truck, and it's just real easy. It's real enjoyable. Somebody's in charge, and you know, we fished a few spots that I liked, and we fished a lot of spots that he liked, and it was great. I enjoyed it. Got to learn a little bit about the lake, fish some areas that I hadn't really fished. So I'm looking forward to doing that again. Really appreciate you guys coming along with me. It's always nice, you know, sharing these videos and stuff with you. Appreciate the support. So doing live streams on Monday, backyard bassing, and releasing content on Wednesday, Saturdays. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that like button and also the bell notification. That way, anytime I'm dropping any content, you will know. So that's really it, guys. Like I said, appreciate it, and until next time. What's up? Yeah, it's a good boy. A good boy. You're on video. Yes. One of the best things about a dog is no matter what, they're always happy to see you. Life is good.